Receive an oil change, 22-point inspection, brake check, and tire rotation for just $59.99. Big O Tires in Evanston, 607 Cheyenne Drive.
The Weight of the Nation is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the UNFOC's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children in Crisis. And Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742.
And we welcome you back to the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament as they get underway with the starting lineups for this match tonight, as the Rock Springs Lady Tigers will take on the Evanston Lady Red Devils in a loser-out match. Loser will go home. The winner will advance to the state tournament. Of course, we don't know what seed they'll be at, because tomorrow's action here at the Regional Volleyball Tournament will determine who goes into the state tournament next week in Casper as the #1 seed through the #4 seed. So that's what we're determining here in Riverton. We're at Riverton High School. You can hear as they introduce the Lady Tigers, a huge contingent of Tiger fans in the stands. But I also understand there's quite a lot of people from Evanston here also. By the way, if you haven't heard, I just heard from one of the fans here that Evanston football team is down 31-0 to Cheyenne East as that game goes on in Evanston tonight. Just thought I'd pass that along for you Evanston fans. Introducing the Lady Red Devils right now. You can see their starting lineup gathering on the floor being introduced. My name is Val Kirk. We welcome you to our video stream tonight. Enjoy bringing you all of this action from a very, very, very fast volleyball games that have been going on here in Riverton tonight. I mean, the action has been fast and furious. Out of the 4 matches that have already been played, none of them have gone past the 3rd match, or the 3rd set, I should say. All of the 4 matches have gone 3 and out for the teams that have been playing in those 4 matches. This is the 5th match of the night. It is the Evanston Lady Red Devils going up against the Rock Springs Lady Tigers on a loser-out game. Loser of this game will go home, and the winner will be automatically guaranteed a place in the state tournament. Don't know what seed they'll go into the state tournament as, but they will be guaranteed a seed in the state tournament coming up next week in Casper. We're about to get underway. Our beginning serve here in Riverton tonight. Our opening serve at this set is being brought to you by Escalante's Boutique in Evanston. Get noticed at Escalante's Boutique. They are setting the starting lineups, making sure that the rotations are all right. It looks like Allie Barker is getting back ready to serve when these starting lineups get all established by the officials. Allie Barker now has the ball in her hand, and we get underway. First set action, the serve is off. Rock Springs takes the serve from the Red Devils, returns it to the Red Devils. The Red Devils put it back over, but it goes out of bounds. The return is wide. It's out of play. That is a point for the Lady Tigers. In the ensuing serve, Lady Tigers hit it into the net, and that ties it up on the scoreboard, 1 apiece on the Winda Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston serves Rock Springs. They're volleying it back and forth. Haven't set up a play yet. Now Rock Springs takes the time to set up a play. And they knock it out of bounds. It goes wide off the court, out of play. Point to the Lady Tigers. 2-1 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rock Springs serves Evanston. Evanston returns it. It goes long. That is point number 3 for the Lady Tigers. 3-1 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard here from Riverton High School. The ball wanted to go home. It left the building. It rolled out the door into the foyer. It took them a minute to find it and get it back. But now Rock Springs serves Evanston. Evanston sets up their play and knocks down a kill for their second point. 3-2 early in the going of this matchup. It is the 5th match. The first set, Lady Red Devils from Evanston against the Lady Tigers from Rock Springs. Tigers leading 3-2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. There is a service ace from Allie Barker. Allie Barker hits a service. No, excuse me. That was Kim Derrick with the service ace. And that ties up things on the scoreboard, 3-3. Kim back for another serve. Kept alive by the Red Devils. Back to the Red Devils. Setting up and trying to fire. It just barely rolled over the net and dropped in for a point for the Lady Red Devils. Now leading 4-3 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Once again, Kim back to serve. Kim goes across. The serve goes across. Kept alive by the Lady Tigers. Put back to the Red Devils. And they get it back in the court for the Tigers to see what they can do with it. And they did a lot. They hit it in. Looked like Sarah Frakes got a hand on it. And from there, the Red Devils couldn't contain it. And it hit the floor for a point for the Lady Tigers. 4-4 right now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. The volleys continue. We have the Lady Tigers on the left side of the court, the ones we're looking at right now. Lady Tigers on our left. The Lady Red Devils on our left. The Lady Tigers are on the right. Red Devils serving to the Tigers. The serve hits the net, and that is point number 5 for the Lady Tigers. 5-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now 5-5, 5-5, tied up. The Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils set it up and put it back into the Tigers side of the court. And it looked like it went out of bounds, out of play, and that puts a point on the Tigers side, Now it's 6-5, Tigers lead on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. A hard hit there coming from the Red Devil side of the net. Came down. The Lady Tigers tried to save it. They couldn't. It went out of play. And now we're tied up again on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard at 6 points apiece. And the Red Devils are serving to the Tigers. Tigers set up a kill, but it was blocked by Sarah Frakes, and couldn't tell who else was on. Maybe it was Allie Barker that was in that double block. Dropped in for another point for the Red Devils. A service ace. Service ace goes in for another point. Now, quick as a whistle, we're up by 3. The Lady Red Devils 8. It is the Tigers 6 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Quite the volley going on right now. And the Lady Red Devils put down a kill, put another point on the scoreboard. Now it's 9-6. Lady Red Devil lead in first set action of this 5th and final match of today's action from the West Regional Tournament. There is another serve from the Red Devils that the Tigers couldn't control, and another point for the Red Devils. That makes it 10-6 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. You're listening to a Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of 4A Regional Volleyball action on K-9radio.com.
Find out how Chevy trucks stack up against all of the other major brand name trucks in their class. Confirm what you know or surprise yourself. Just log on to CastleRockChevy.com. Right now you can drive any new Chevy truck off the lot for just 1% over factory invoice OAC, and ask about other rebates and offers that apply.
We're Castle Rock.
Like us on Facebook, Castle Rock Chevy in Evanston, CastleRockChevy.com.
And they're back on the court. They're taking the positions. The umpires are telling them, okay, let's start this serve. Red Devils serve to the Tigers, who set up a play, tried to make a kill, but blocked on the net by the Lady Red Devils. Tigers get it back and save it. But a hard hit from the Red Devils goes off one of the Lady Tigers. They can't control it. Point, Red Devils. It's 11-6 on the Uinta Therapy scoreboard. First set action, loser out game. And the Tigers were able to sneak one in and take the service from the Lady Red Devils. Pick up a point to boot. Now it is 11-7 for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tried to set one up for Allie Barker, but she was back a ways from the net, hit the net with the ball, and gave another point to the Lady Tigers. Tigers serving to the Red Devils. Setting up their play, and they knock it in for a kill. That puts a point up for the Red Devils. Now it's 12-8 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. It's first set of match 5. Red Devils serving to the Tigers. Tigers save it up. Wow, what a kill. A lot of power behind that. The Red Devils could not handle it. Point goes to the Tigers. Now the Tigers serve the Red Devils. Red Devils return it, but it goes too far. That will give the point to the Lady Tigers. No, excuse me. They gave that over to the Evanston Red Devils. 13-9 on the scoreboard. Red Devils are winning this first set. And that ball landed just inside, right on the line. Point goes to the Tigers. Tigers serve the Red Devils. And another point going to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers pick up a point. Lady Tigers serve to the Red Devils. Red Devils control it, set up the, and knock down the kill for a point. It is 14-11 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils are leading 14-11. Red Devils will be serving to the Tigers. Setting up their play and just bouncing over the net to the Lady Red Devils, who try to spike one down, but it goes long and out of play. That gives a point to the Tigers. 14-12. Red Devils leading on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. That drops in as a point for the Lady Tigers. Now they're just down by 1, 14-13 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Too many hits. Point. Lady Tigers, tie game, first set. Nice save by Ashley Thornock. They get it back across the net. Now the Tigers are trying to make something of it. They get it back to the Red Devils. The Red Devils handle it nicely. And a point goes to the Red Devils on an infraction by the Tigers. Red Devils are now leading 15-14 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Kim Derrick will be serving for the Red Devils, going to the Tigers. Tigers hit it into the net, and that puts another point on the scoreboard for the Red Devils. Kim Derrick goes back to serve again. Tigers are waiting. Here comes the serve. I'm not sure what it was. It might have been a net infraction, but whatever it was, it gave another point to the Lady Red Devils. Now leading 17-14 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard as they go into another volley between these two teams. Rock Springs Lady Tigers and the Evanston Lady Red Devils. It's 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament action coming your way at k-9radio.com. These two teams met earlier today. Evanston put them away in 3 sets, but Tigers have been playing very loose since that first game that they played against Evanston. They were able to defeat Green River. That brought them into this match. And now they hit it too long, and that puts another point on the scoreboard for... Now it must have squeaked in because they're giving the ball to serve back to the Tigers. And they're only down by 2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils return it to the Tigers. Tigers to the Red Devils, and it falls in for a point. Tigers only down by 1. It's 17-16 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tigers have the serve, serving to the Red Devils. They set up their play, and it's blocked. Tying the game up at 17 apiece on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. That is a timeout for the Lady Red Devils, so we'll take a timeout too. You're listening to a Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament action on k-9radio.com.
When we say Chad's can fix it, we mean Chad's can fix it. When your vehicle needs to be repaired or serviced, Chad's Automotive is the best place to take it. With over 20 years in the business, Chad has the experience you want your mechanic to have. At Chad's Automotive, repairs are done right the first time. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Stop on by Chad's Automotive in Evanston. They can fix it. Call today for an appointment at 307-789-8263. That's Chad's Automotive, 789-8263.
You're watching a live video stream of set number 1 and match number 5 of the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament in Riverton, Wyoming. It is the Rock Springs Lady Tigers against the Evanston Lady Red Devils. And on the scoreboard, it is all tied up at 17 apiece. Scoreboard brought to you by Mark Brinkerhoff at Uinta Physical Therapy. Coming out of one timeout, and the Tigers saw something they didn't like and immediately called another timeout. So I think we're going to go into another timeout. We'll hear from Mountain West Business Solutions. You're listening to a Big O Tires presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament action here on k-9radio.com.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, have this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
It is first set action, and it is tied up at 17 apiece between the Red Devils and the Lady Tigers. Tigers try to kill one and successfully get the kill down. and put another point on the scoreboard for the Red Devils, 18-17. 1 point lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils have the serve. Back to serve is Michaela Callis. Controlled by the Tigers, setting up their play. Get it back to the Red Devils. Back to the Tigers. Tigers are able to knock a kill down, not able to dig that out. And another point goes up on the scoreboard for the Tigers. That ties this match once again. Set number 1 tied at 18 apiece on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And that is knocked off one of the Lady Red Devils and goes out of play. Point goes to the Red Devils, 19-18 now in favor of the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes our serve. And the Lady Tigers not able to control it. Another point for the Red Devils. They go up by 2, 20-18 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes the serve. This time the Tigers have better luck controlling it and get it back into the hands of the Tigers across to the Red Devils. And that is a point. The ball goes into the net and hits the floor. The point goes to the Tigers. 20-19 now the score. The Red Devils leaving as the Tigers serve on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Setting up their play. Blocked by the Tigers. Saved by the Red Devils. Now the Tigers struggling, and they lose control, and that gives a point to the Red Devils. 21-19, Red Devils lead. It is set number 1 in this 5th and final match of the day here at the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. Red Devils serve to the Tigers. Tigers return it, but it goes long. Another point. 22-19 on the Uinta the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. How about that? The serve hits the net and bloops in and hits the floor, and another point for the Red Devils. Good serve from Hunter Jakowski DeFries. She serves again. This time the Tigers able to play the ball. They get it back to the Red Devils. Red Devils get it back to the Tigers. This time goes back to the Red Devils. They're setting things up. Partially blocked by the Tigers, but they're setting up a play of their own. And it falls in for a point for the Tigers. Now we're looking at 23-20. Lady Red Devils out in front of the Lady Tigers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tigers attempt to serve to the Red Devils. It hits the net, and that puts the Lady Red Devils in set point. Set point, 24-20 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the kill goes in. It goes off of Allie Barker, who can't control it, goes way out of play. Clear over the bench of the Red Devils, and point goes to the Tigers. Tigers serve to the Red Devils. Blocked by the Tigers, but able to be controlled by the Red Devils. And it's in the net. That is the set point, 25-21. The Lady Red Devils from Evanston High School win set number 1 of this 5th and final match of the day here in Riverton, Wyoming. You're listening to the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament, watching it online at k-9radio.com. It's a presentation of Big O Tires of Evanston and all of our other sponsors, and we do appreciate them. We'll be back with second set action coming your way right after this.
Last minute summer projects? Trying to get everything you need before winter is here? Stop into Ogden's Flooring and Design of Evanston today and see what they have in stock. Everything you need from hardwood, tile, and laminate to countertops, cabinets, and carpet. Right now, carpet roll ends in stock, must sell. Get in there today for the best deals on all those last minute projects. Ogden's Flooring and Design of Evanston, located at 243 7th Street.
This time of year, the weather can change from minute to minute. The team at Plains Pipeline encourages you to focus on safe driving. Slow down. Look for children who may be walking to or from school. Make sure you have supplies in your car like a blanket, water, and emergency food in case of road closures or unexpected storms. Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston also reminds you to always call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. It's the law. Plus, it could save your life.
And we are back courtside for a West Regional Volleyball Tournament in Riverton, Wyoming. Riverton High School. On the court tonight is the Lady Tigers from Rock Springs High School and the Lady Red Devils from Evanston High School. This is a loser-out game, and in that first set, the Evanston Red Devils were able to pick up the victory. So they lead this matchup 1-0 as we get ready to get the second set underway. Live from Riverton High School, I'm Val Cook. Thanks for coming along tonight. Our first serve of this second set is going to come from the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs, and it's brought to you by Escalante's Boutique in Evanston. Get noticed with the great things that you'll find at Escalante's Boutique. Looks like Caitlin Aramosby is back to waiting on the judges to tell her to get the serve underway. It looks like the judge down by the scorer's table there, she is checking to make sure that everybody's in the right position. And when she gets everybody in their right place, then they will give the indication to get underway. Visiting now over there with the Evanston coach. Now they're making a change in the lineup, making sure everything's right. About to get the second set underway. The first serve brought to you by Escalante's Boutique in Evanston. Get noticed. Rock Springs serves to Evanston. Evanston returns it. Rock Springs controls it and gives it back to Evanston. We've got a volley underway. Nice save by the libero on the on the Rock Springs team. And the Evanston Lady Red Devils put it down to score the first point of this second set. The team switched sides between the first set and the second set. So now we have the Lady Tigers on the left side of the court and the Lady Red Devils on the right side of the court. And another score there for the Red Devils that puts them up 2-0 in this second set. On the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard, Tigers hit that ball into the net. That gives the point to the Red Devils. Now it's 3-0 for the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils serving to the Tigers. Control the serve, set up their play, and knock down a point. Their first point of this second set for the Lady Tigers. They also take over the serve. So one will be serving 3. Lady Red Devils leading this second match 3-1 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Volleying back and forth. That was a kill shot by one of the Lady Tigers that went down, and the Lady Red Devils couldn't control it. There's the second point on the scoreboard of this set for the Tigers. For the Tigers. But then you just saw there, Tim Derrick just lobbed the ball over the net. It fell in for a point. Now it's 4-2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard, and the Evanston Lady Red Devils will be serving to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers couldn't control it. Another point, 5-2 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils out in front of the Tigers. Red Devils serve. Serve on the way. Set up, and the play is blocked at the net by the Red Devils. Back to the Tigers, who have to lob it up over the net to get it back into Red Devil territory. And the Red Devils hit a kill shot that just was too much for the Lady Tigers to handle. And after bobbling it around a couple of times, it falls to the floor. And another point goes on the board for the Lady Red Devils. Red Devils serve. Tigers control it, set up their hit. Back to the Red Devils. Kill shot in. Kill shot drops back in the far back corner. And that gives the Red Devils another point. It is 7-2 in the Red Devils' favor on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're in set 2. Set number 2 of this match, the 5th and final match of the day in the West Regional Tournament, live from Riverton, Wyoming. Tomorrow we have 4 more games on the way. The winner of this match will advance to play tomorrow, but more significantly, the winner of this match is automatically guaranteed to go into the state tournament next week. So the loser of this match is out of this regional tournament, and they won't be going to state. The winner is guaranteed they'll be going to state, and tomorrow they'll play 2 more games to determine which seed they will have when they go into the state tournament next weekend. So an important day coming up tomorrow for one of these teams. Like we said, we have the Tigers on the left side of the screen. We have the Lady Red Devils on the right side of the screen. Coming out of a timeout, it will be the Red Devils serving to the Tigers. It looks like Coach Lawler found some moisture on the floor. They're wiping that up before they get underway. Lady Red Devils lead 7-2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And now the refs say, let's get this into play. Red Devils serve to the Tigers. Tigers can't control it. A point to the Red Devils. Now 8-2 in the Red Devils' favor on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is the second set. The Lady Red Devils have already won the first set here in this 5th match at this regional tournament. Red Devils serving again, leading 8-2. And it goes long. Lady Tigers let it go. It goes long past the end line, and point goes on the board for the Lady Tigers. 8-3 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils leading. Tigers serve the Red Devils. The Red Devils failed to communicate and kind of went in between them, and nobody knew what to do, so put up another point for the Tigers. Serve from the Tigers to the Red Devils. And they pop it back in. It drops in for a point for the Red Devils. So the Red Devils will take the serve back. Kim Derrick will go back to serve to the Tigers. 9-4. Red Devils leading on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the serve is off. Dug out by the Red Devils. Controlled. And we have a point. Point was awarded while the ball was in play. There had to have been a net infraction or a side-out infraction, something. But the point went to the Lady Red Devils. It's 10-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kim serves again. Red Devils try to put it back. Blocked by the Tigers. Now it's back to the Tigers' side of the net. They set up a play. Try to kill it, but it's controlled by the Red Devils. Red Devils set up their own play, and that play falls in for a point. Lady Red Devils now up 11-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. It's set number 2 in match number 5 of the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. Evanston serves Rock Springs. Rock Springs controls it, puts it back to the Evanston side of the net. They set up a play. Almost blocked by the Tigers, but it falls on the Tiger side of the net. And now it's 12-4 in the Evanston Red Devils' favor on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kim serving once again. Here comes the serve to the Tigers. They can't control it. Point Red Devils. Here comes another serve from Kim Derrick. Tigers can't control that one either. That's two in a row that the Tigers have had a tough time controlling, and that put 2 points on the scoreboard for the Lady Red Devils here in the second set. Lady Red Devils are now up 14-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kim Derrick serves once again, and controlled by the Tigers this time, who set up the play. And it apparently lands inside the back line, and that is another point for the Lady Red Devils. I missed that exact action, but they're saying point. Lady Red Devils 15-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. The serve, once again, Rock Springs has a hard time controlling it. And another point on the scoreboard for the Red Devils. Now it's 16-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. You're listening to a Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament action on K-9radio.com.
Throughout our lives, there are times we may need skilled rehabilitation and nursing care or home health and hospice care. Rocky Mountain Care has been providing these services since 1990. Our skilled staff and specialized programs will meet your loved one's needs. Our staff is dedicated to a high-quality outcome for each of our patients and residents. When you or someone you love needs these professional services, think of Rocky Mountain Care. Simply the best care. www.rmcare.com.
And we're coming back to action in set number 2 of the Evanston Lady Red Devils and Rock Springs Tigers match at the regional tournament. Tigers taking their places on the court. Red Devils will serve to the Tigers. Kim Derrick back with the serve. 16-4 on the scoreboard in favor of the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the Red Devils put one down. It goes in hard. Can't be controlled by the Tigers. And another point, 17-4 for the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes the serve. Set up the play. And a net infraction. Tigers hit the net when they tried to put that over for the kill. And that puts up another point for the Lady... Excuse me. I must have caught the second indicator from the top judge up there. I thought it was a Red Devil score. It was actually a Tiger score. Now they're having some rotation problems over on the Tiger side. I guess it's been a long time since they had a score, so they're changing that rotation, getting it right. We'll get back underway as the Tigers serve to the Red Devils. Red Devils control it, and it goes into the net. Another score for the Lady Tigers. Now we're looking at the 17-6 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard, and that is in the Red Devils' favor. The serve is on the way. Controlled, set up, and returned. It lands barely inside, and another point goes up on the Red Devils side of the scoreboard. 18-6 is the score in favor of the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Going back to serve for the Red Devils is Michaela Callis. The serve is on the way, controlled by Rock Springs. And the kill goes down. Yeah, they got up above the net and knocked it right in the hole on the Red Devil side of the net, and that put another score on the Tiger side of the scoreboard. 18-7 on the Uinta title scoreboard. And the service goes long. Actually, it goes wide is what it does. It went off to the offside, and that's another point for the Red Devils. Now 19-7 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes the serve. Controlled by... Now it's on the Red Devil side of the net. They hit it, but it goes long, out of play. Another point up on the Rock Springs side of the scoreboard makes it 19-7. In favor of the Red Devils. Second set, Red Devils won the first set. Tigers return it to the Red Devils, who set up a play. And they're able to knock it in. Tigers couldn't control it. We have another point on the Red Devil side of the scoreboard. That is 20-8 is the score now in the Red Devils' favor on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 2. Red Devils won the first set. This is set number 2. Tigers versus the Red Devils. Earlier in the day, these two teams met, and Evanston dispatched Rock Springs in just 3 sets. Now they come back around on the consolation side of the bracket and match up again in a loser-out game from this regional tournament. Couldn't be controlled by the Red Devils. There goes a point for the Tigers. It is now 20-9 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tigers will take over the serve. Caitlin Aramosby with the serve, controlled by the Red Devils, put back over the net to the Tigers. And Evanston Red Devils messed up a little bit. The ball dropped, and the score went up on the Tigers side of the scoreboard. So here we're back at it once more. Tigers controlling the ball, setting up the play, lob it across the net. So the Red Devils can set up a play, partially blocked at the net, but it falls onto the Tigers side of the net for another score. 21-10 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Our Rock Springs Lady Red Devils are in control of this second set up to this point. Nice dig out and save by the Red Devils. Set up another hard hit that was partially blocked by the Tigers, and it bounced out of bounds, and another point goes up on the Red Devil side of the scoreboard. 22-10 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. There is another point for the Lady Tigers. 22-11. Tigers serving the Red Devils. Red Devils lob it back. Boy, they were getting ready to block that. The Lady Tigers were, and they just went up with a soft lob. It threw the Tigers right off their game, and it dropped in for another point. 23-11 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the Red Devils back for the serve. Serving to the Tigers, who handle the serve and set up the play. Good volleying going on. Back and forth until finally the Red Devils were able to make one drop into a hole in the center of the court and put up the set point on the scoreboard. Red Devils are serving set point, 24-11 in the second set of this matchup. Setting up the play, blocked by the Tigers. Back to the Red Devils, who let it fall, and to put up a score on the Tiger side of the scoreboard. 24-12 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rock Springs serves it to Evanston. Evanston controls and sets up a play. And it drops in for the win. 25-12 in the second set. So that means that the Red Devils have picked up a win in the first and second set. 25-12 in the second set. Write that down so I don't forget it. 25-12 in set number 2. So they are leading this match by a score of 2-0 over the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. This is match number 5, the final game of the day in the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. We're broadcasting live from Riverton High School. They've been mighty nice to us. We'd like to thank them for their hospitality to us. Well, we're going to come back with set number 3. We're not nearly done yet. We'll be back with set number 3. That's on the way. You're listening to a Big O Tires presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament action on K-9radio.com.
This is Matthew Rex, owner of T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process, we'll take care of all your insurance filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
For over 100 years, Union Telephone has been providing phone service to small communities, places the big guys simply ignored. We were helping our neighbors stay connected to the rest of the country. Times have changed and technology has evolved. Union has been there the entire way. Today, we still keep people connected in more ways and places than ever before. Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number.
And we are back, live action from the gymnasium at Riverton High School. This is set number 3 of this match. Evanston serves to Rock Springs, and they get this action underway in the third set. Evanston trying to control a return from Evanston, lose control, and the point goes up for the Lady Tigers to start off the third set. Tigers serve to the Red Devils. Set up their play, controlled by the Tigers, who set up a play, and return it back to the Red Devils, who control it, drop it over the net, still in the air, and the Red Devils return it, and they're just volleying it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and the kill try goes long. That puts the second point on the scoreboard in this third set on the Lady Tigers side. Tigers serve to the Red Devils. Red Devils get the kill, actually a deflection. They went for the kill. The attempted block was not successful, and it lands down, and that means that the Lady Red Devils will take over the serve. Back to serve is Haley O'Neill. She's ready to serve. Early in the third set, here in this fifth match of tournament action, the Evanston Red Devils putting a point up on the board to tie the score. Now it's 2-2 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 3, Red Devils leading with the first 2 sets already in the win column for the Red Devils. Loser of this match will go home. The winner of this match will go to the state tournament in Casper next weekend. Point to the Tigers. Serve from the Tigers to the Red Devils. Set up. And it goes long, I guess. So there's another point on the Tigers side of the scoreboard. 4-2 now. The Tigers with the lead. There's a point for the Red Devils. Red Devils now 3-4. 1 point behind the Tigers on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. That point will give the serve back. Kim Derrick back to serve for the Red Devils. Tigers await the serve. Control it. And it drops in for a point for the Red Devils to tie the score up at 4 points apiece. Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kim Derrick back to serve once again. Lady Tigers waiting. And they say that did not go off the hand of one of the Evanston Lady Red Devils, so they're going to get that point because the Tigers tried a little trickery at the net. It didn't work out for them. Point Red Devils. Here's the serve. And point Red Devils. Red Devils tried to spike one home. It hit the top of the net and kind of blooped over and fell into a hole in the center of the Tigers' floor at 6-4 in favor of the Red Devils. on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now it's 7-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. This volleyball game moves so fast it's hard to keep score. But what an entertaining game. Lots of good long volleys and also some fun kills. All of the teams in this tournament today have been playing very, very good. Been some very entertaining volleyball games. Point Red Devils 8-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kim Derrick with the serve. Controlled and put back into the Red Devil side of the court. Now back over to the Tigers. Now back to the Red Devils. And they're able to hit it home and to drive it in for a kill. Another point on the scoreboard for the Red Devils. It's 9-4 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils are in control of this, the third set in this fifth match of this tournament. They serve to the Tigers. They get it back to the Red Devils. Now it just goes back and forth and back and forth. Now the Tigers set up a play, but it's contained and controlled by the Red Devils. They get it back over the net. Tigers set up another play. And this one was partially blocked and couldn't be controlled by the Lady Red Devils. Now it's 9-5 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. 4-point lead for the Lady Red Devils in set number 3. Here comes the serve. Red Devils set up a play. It's blocked by the Tigers, and it's blocked out of bounds. So we have a score. Red Devils 10-5 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils in control of this third set at this point. They've already won the first 2 sets of this match. And another kill for the Lady Red Devils. Another kill, another point, 11-5 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils leading by 6, and Red Devils back to serve once again. This is Michaela Callis serving to the Tigers. And the Tigers can't control it. Goes way back and out of play, and that means another point on the scoreboard for the Red Devils. It's 12-5 on the Uinta Therapy Physical scoreboard. You're listening to a Big O Tires presentation of 4A Regional Volleyball Tournament action on K-9radio.com.
Precious time cannot be recovered once lost, said the famous Jack Sparrow. Don't lose time driving extra miles when the dental services you need are available right here in Evanston. Do you need a root canal? Do you need your wisdom teeth pulled? Are you missing teeth and want a full and perfect smile? Do you need braces? All of these services are available from our specialists right here in Evanston. This is oral surgeon A.J. Stosich, inviting you to join me and my associates. Call today to schedule an appointment at 307-789-5608. That's 307-789-5608. Save your precious time.
And we're back to action. We're in the third set of this match between the Lady Tigers from Rock Springs and the Lady Red Devils from Evanston. Evanston serving to Rock Springs. Evanston leading 12-5 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. They already have taken the first 2 matches, and they just took another point from the Tigers. So now it's 13-5 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Michaela back to serve again. Here comes the serve. And the Tigers get it back to the Red Devils after a little struggle there. Red Devils set it up. It's blocked by the Tigers and falls in for a point for the the Tigers of Rock Springs. They now have 6 points on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. 13 for the Lady Red Devils. Serve goes back to the Lady Tigers. They get their server switched and rotated properly, and the ball comes across to the Red Devils, and now right back to the Tigers. Back to the Red Devils. They control it. Now back to the Tigers. Man, the volley's going back and forth. Nice block by the Red Devils. Setting up the play, getting it back. And the Tigers can't control it. That means another point for the Lady Red Devils. 14-6 is the lead for the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 3. Annie Guild back to serve for the Red Devils. Tigers control it, set up a play, get it back across to the Red Devils. Red Devils volleying it back and forth. And it goes long and out of bounds. That is another point for the Red Devils. 15-6 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 3, Annie Guild with the serve. Lady Tigers control it, get it back, and point goes to the Lady Tigers. 15-7 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. 15-7. Lady Red Devils leading in this third set. They've already won the first 2 sets. Now the Tigers serve. And the kill put down by the Lady Red Devils. It's 16-7 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 3. Serve goes back to the Lady Red Devils, and it looks like Hunter Jakowski DeFries checking into the lineup to go take over those serving duties for the Red Devils. She serves to the Lady Tigers, trying to control it. Looks like they can't quite maintain it, and they lose the point. 17-7 now in favor of the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hunter back to serve again. Here comes the serve. And the Tigers get it back to the Red Devils. They set up a play and knock it down for another point. Rock Springs calls a timeout. The score on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard is 18-7 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. It's set number 3. You're listening to Big O Tire's presentation of the 4A West Region Volleyball Tournament action on K-9radio.com.
When choosing a physical therapist, you want to choose the best.
You need to know that you have a choice. You can go where you want to spend your health care dollar and where you will get the best services.
Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy has been working with patients for over 25 years in his office and through home health programs.
We'll have, especially those that have come back from total hip or knee and shoulder surgeries or any orthopedic, neurologic, or even general aging populations.
Call Uinta Physical Therapy today, 307-783-8068. That's 783-8068.
And we're back to the action. 18-7 in favor of the Evanston Lady Red Devils. They have the serve. They'll be serving to the Tigers. Hunter with the serve. It hits the net, and the point goes to the Tigers. Now it's 18-8 in favor of the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 3 of this match, this 5th and final match of the day. Winner of this game goes on to the state tournament next weekend in Casper. The loser goes home. And the Lady Tigers put it down for a score. Nice kill shot from the Lady Tigers. 18-9 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve coming from the Tiger side to the Red Devils. And they can't contain it. It falls in amongst all of their players. Drops to the floor, and a point goes up for the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. It's 19-9. Allie Barker back with the serve, serving to the Tigers. Evanston setting it up. They knock it into the net. Point goes to the Tigers. Yeah, that was just a mistake, knocking it into the net. 19-10 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. The serve comes from the Tigers to the Red Devils, who set up their play. Get it back to the Tigers, who can't control the hit back into their court, and that'll put up the 20th point for the Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes the serve, Haley O'Neill to the Lady Tigers. She sets up their play, controlled very nicely, and kept in the air by the Red Devils, who get it back. Oh, but it's long. Long and out of bounds. That puts a point up for the Lady Tigers. 20-11. Red Devils on front in the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here comes the serve from the Tigers to the Red Devils. Setting up a play, and a kill shot. Nice kill shot. Another point for the Red Devils, 21-11. The Red Devils out in front of the Tigers in this third set on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve, Kim Derrick for the Red Devils, serving to the Rock Springs Lady Tigers, who control the serve and can't get it back across the net. That third hit for the Lady Tigers just off the side of her hand. Now it's 22-11 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's the serve, controlled by the Red Devils. Put back to the Lady Red Devils. They set up their play, and it works. Another point on the board. 23-11 is now the score on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. The Lady Red Devils out in front of this set number 3. Here comes Kim with the serve, controlled by the Tigers. And back to the Red Devils, who can't control it. Point Tigers. That's the 12th point for the Tigers in this set. The score is 23-12 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Some substitutions being made before the referees allow the serve to be made. Here it comes. Controlled by the Red Devils. Back to the Tigers. Trying to maintain it. Can they get it back to? They do. Back into the Red Devil side of the net to immediately try and kill it. And it goes long. That means a point for the Lady Tigers. Also the serve. There's the serve to the Lady Red Devils. Lady Red Devils couldn't make that play work. Instead of going over the net, the ball hit into the net. Another point for the Lady Tigers. 23-14 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. The Lady Red Devils in control of this third set of this match. Set up, nice block. Excellent block by Lady Tigers. Number 20, that was Mariah Smith on that block. Boy, she did a good job. Picked up a point for the Lady Red Devils. It's 23-15 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lady Red Devils in front of the Tigers. Third set action. You're listening to a Big O Tires presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball action live from Riverton on K-9radio.com.
The Weight of the Nation is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the UNFOC's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children in Crisis. And Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742.
And we're back to action. Courtside. Riverton, Wyoming. Evanston Lady Red Devils against the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. It's set number 3 in a loser-out game. Loser of this game will go home. The winner of this game will advance to the state tournament. And with that point, the Lady Red Devils are at set and match points. They have already won the first 2 sets of this match. Now they're at point number 24 in the third set. It's 24-15 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils with the serve. Lady Tigers controlling and put it back over the net to the Red Devils. Setting up a play. Blocked and back to the Red Devils. Point to the Lady Tigers. 24-16 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set and match point for the Lady Red Devils. They receive the serve. And the Tigers can't control it. It falls to the floor, and point number 25 goes up on the scoreboard. So a victory in set number 3 for the Evanston Lady Red Devils, 25-16 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. That means our Rock Springs Lady the Rock Springs Lady Tigers will be going home, and our Evanston Lady Red Devils will be advancing and going to the state tournament next weekend in Casper, Wyoming. They did it in 3 sets. The final score, Evanston 25, Rock Springs 21 in the first set, 25-12 in the second set, and 25-16 in our third set. We'll be back to set up the brackets for tomorrow, set up the times that we'll be streaming the rest of the games from this tournament here in Riverton, and telling you what we'll be doing as we move into the state competition coming up next weekend in Casper. So you stay with us. We'll be back. You're listening to to a Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of 4A Regional Volleyball Tournament action live from Riverton, Wyoming on K-9radio.com.
Throughout our lives, there are times we may need skilled rehabilitation and nursing care or home health and hospice care. Rocky Mountain Care has been providing these services since 1990. Our skilled staff and specialized programs will meet your loved one's needs. Our staff is dedicated to a high-quality outcome for each of our patients and residents. When you or someone you love needs these professional services, think of Rocky Mountain Care. Simply the best care. www.rmcare.com.
Precious time cannot be recovered once lost, said the famous Jack Sparrow. Don't lose time driving extra miles when the dental services you need are available right here in Evanston. Do you need a root canal? Do you need your wisdom teeth pulled? Are you missing teeth or want a full and perfect smile? Do you need braces? All of these services are available from our specialists right here in Evanston. This is endodontist Les Walker inviting you to join me and my associates. Call today to schedule an appointment at 307-789-5608. That's 307-789-5608. Save your precious time.
For over 100 years, Union Telephone has been providing phone service to small communities, places the big guys simply ignored. We were helping our neighbors stay connected to the rest of the country. Times have changed and technology has evolved. Union has been there the entire way. Today, we still keep people connected in more ways and places than ever before. Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number.
And we're back at Riverton High School, where the Evanston Lady Red Devils have just defeated the the Rock Springs Lady Tigers in this 5th matchup of the day, and knocked them out of this regional tournament and ensured themselves a place at the state tournament next weekend in Casper. So the Lady Red Devils will be moving on into the state tournament, but first, coming up tomorrow, the Evanston Lady Red Devils have 2 more games ahead of them. And that will also happen right here at the Riverton High School Gymnasium, and we will bring you all of that action as we can. In fact, Mark Hainsworth probably coming up. He'll be calling the game live on the radio at 99.1 KNYN. We'll be streaming it online at K-9radio.com, all of the Lady Red Devil games, but we'll carry all 4 of the games that are left here in this regional tournament as we stream those live right here at K-9radio.com. So we invite you to join in for that. Let's see how it's going to shape up tomorrow. Starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, log on to K-9radio.com. We will be on the air with our live video stream as the number 1 seed in this tournament, a team that got a bye this week, a team that is 9-1 in regular season play, will go up against the Evanston Lady Red Devils at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning right here at Riverton High School Gymnasium. That is the first game of the day, first of the final 4 games of this regional tournament. That will be followed at noon by a game between the second seed Riverton and the Natrona Phillies. Riverton and Natrona square off. Now, how fitting is that? Both of them have identical records on the season at 7-3 in regular season conference play, and they will be facing off against each other to see who is going to be what seed in the state tournament next week in Casper. Riverton was the number 2 seed, even though they had a 7-3 record, because earlier in the season, when the two met in the regular season play, Riverton beat Natrona twice in those matchups in the regular season. So Riverton came in at number 2. Natrona earlier today knocked off Green River, then they knocked off Evanston, and that's how they advanced into the state tournament and into action tomorrow here in this regional tournament. So 10 a.m., Kelly Walsh versus Evanston. We will have that for you right here at k-9radio.com, and we'll get it on the air if we can at 99.1 KNYN, the radio station out of Evanston. That will be followed at noon by the Natrona-Riverton matchup. That should be a great matchup here at this regional tournament. Then the losers of those 2 matchups will play at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the winner of that game will be the 3rd seed going into the state tournament, while the winner of those first 2 games will face off at 4 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, and the winner, of course, will be the regional champion. The loser in that game will be 2nd place, and the winner of the loser bracket, 3rd place, and the loser of the loser bracket will go into the state tournament in the 4th seed. So that's how it's all going to break down. We hope you can join us right here on the radio and online at k-9radio.com, as we are happy to be able to bring you every matchup, no matter who it is, live from this West Regional here at Riverton, Wyoming this year. Well, I'm trying to see if I have any indication of who's moving on. It looks like Cheyenne East is defeated Sheridan in 3 sets. Cheyenne South beat Laramie in 4 sets. Make that 4 sets. Then East beat South in 3 sets. East qualified for a state tournament berth today. That happened down at Cheyenne East in Cheyenne. Laramie knocked off Sheridan. Sheridan was eliminated, and now South is taking on Laramie in the East region of the 4A division of volleyball here in the state of Wyoming. So don't have any information about who's winning or losing in the South versus Laramie matchup there at Cheyenne East in that East 4A regional going on today. So maybe we'll find out for you tomorrow and pass that along to you. So for now, I guess we're going to wrap it up. The Evanston Lady Red Devils ensure themselves a berth at the state tournament going on in Casper as they eliminate the Rock Springs Tigers tonight by a score of 25-21, 25-12, and 25-16. The Evanston Lady Red Devils will vie for what seed they will place in the state tournament as they match up with the number 1 seed in this regional tournament, Kelly Walsh, at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Be here and join us for that. This has been a sports production and sports broadcast of Old West Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting. No portion of this production can be used or rebroadcast for commercial purposes without express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. This has been Wyoming 4A West Region Volleyball action live from Riverton, Wyoming. A presentation of Old West Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. We're proud to have been able to have brought you this special event, made possible by our sponsors, including Cowboy Motors, Save a Horse, Buy from Cowboy, Big O Tires of Evanston, Uinta Bosie's #1 Education Center, Chad's Automotive, they can fix it, Uinta Physical Therapy, T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass, Mountain West Business Solutions, Castle Rock Chevrolet at castlerockchevy.com, Bear River Dental, Wells Fargo Bank, Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston, Rocky Mountain Care, simply the best care.
and by Wyoming Dental Specialties. The first serve of every set brought to you by Escalante's Boutique, Get Noticed, and the scoreboard by Mark Brinkerhoff of Uinta Physical Therapy. Find out how you can expose your business, your service, your products across the state of Wyoming and all over the state of Utah in future broadcasts like this one by emailing us at the radio station at knyn@k-9radio.com. That's knyn@k-9radio.com. And tell your friends they can catch an archived copy of this game at K-9, that's the number 9, k-9radio.com.